welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I have another video for you guys. Today I want to talk about Bitcoin, take a look at crypto.com CRO because we have made some interesting moves over the past couple days. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. So guys, right now Bitcoin is trading at just below $49,000, trading at $48,650, down about 3.12% on the day, making a little bit of a pullback after having quite a meteoric rise, breaking above $50,000 yesterday. Bitcoin dominance trading at 52.19%. This is also rallying significantly when you exclude stablecoins. We're sitting at about 54.2%. And I expect this to continue to climb up as we get closer to the halving, especially if we're seeing moves that are very swift with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's going to steal the show. And that's exactly kind of what we're seeing happen, play out right now. But I do want to take a close look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin is making this a little bit of a move to the downside. And, you know, I do say that following quite a large move off this bottom, we came down to 38,000, and now we rallied all the way up about 30% to about $50,000, which is pretty incredible. And we are now trading at about a 25% gain off the bottom. But all in all here, guys, we're bullish. We're bullish. I think that we're probably going to continue this move to the upside. I think we just need a little bit of time to cool off a little bit. The S&P 500, the overall market, is coming down right now. We're down about 2% on the day for the SPY, which is kind of a big deal, and then that's kind of bringing crypto down with it. That's exactly what's happening. However, I do want to take a look at CRO because CRO did start to make a big move to the upside, which is pretty awesome to see considering CRO is very, very pinned down. It is a slow channel bound coin, in my opinion. It's very, very stuck. But we did make a move from about the 8.5 cents all the way up to about almost a little bit over 9.5 cents, which is pretty awesome. A nice 11% move, but we have retraced the majority of that back down, and now we're still sitting at a 5% gain. But all in all here, making a nice little move. But it is interesting to see. I mean, so many of these wicks, these huge wicks on CRO. It's a reoccurring theme, in my opinion. And usually when CRO starts to make a really big move, I know that it's probably going to come down. It's kind of a little signal that I like to look at, that I've recognized. When CRO starts to make that big move to the upside, usually you should start to position yourself accordingly that, okay, maybe we're getting to the tail end here of this short-term move. And that is really all this is, in my opinion, right now. I think that this is a short-term little pullback that we came and tested 50,000. I think that we'll probably trade between 50,000 and probably 45K. I think it's an appropriate price level to be looking at. We don't really want to see a move down below that leading into the halving. I do think that it's pretty awesome to see the overall crypto sentiment on crypto Twitter. It's like the end of the world right now that we went from 50,000 to 48,000. I like to see that. I like to see lots of people panicking, saying, okay, that was the top. I like to see that because usually those people are wrong, and usually you need to counter trade those people. And usually that means that we'll probably continue this move to the upside and maybe even test the deep 50s. I think that this move right here in the midterm is projected to be in the mid 50s. I think that's an appropriate price level to be looking at, maybe 55,000. Around that level here. Maybe even if there's a big enough shift, if people start really getting hyped about these Ethereum spot ETFs. I know it was just yesterday, it feels like, that the Bitcoin spot ETF was approved, but now people are already pivoting to this Ethereum ETF narrative. Guys, can we focus on the halving? Is that not a thing anymore? Do people not care about the halving? It's pretty incredible that nobody's really talking about the halving. But the only thing that I'll say about the halving right now is that, guys, we're making huge moves pre-halving. Pre-halving. We've got time, guys. We've got time. We've got, in my opinion, till the winter of 2025. It's a decent amount of time, guys. Decent amount of time. Be prepared for some wild moves to the upside and to the downside. Don't be surprised if we see some huge moves to the upside with some huge moves to the downside to make everybody panic. That's what crypto loves to do. It's not for the faint of heart. But the takeaway is, guys, that we haven't reached the halving, and we're starting to make some big moves, some big continuation. This little tiny move to 38,000 was quite a fake out for the bears. I mean, we all thought that it was going to come a little bit lower. It made sense to come a little bit lower, but then validation came in, and we got those weekly candle closes above 46,000. The question is, do we see this continuation? In my opinion, the answer is yes. Not financial advice, but the probability of that happening in my mind is that is much more likely than seeing a spillover back into that $35,000 price range. I think that this box is kind of long gone for the time being. The real question is, when will we get a pullback? Because a pullback will come at some point, but as of right now, let's focus on more of the moves to the upside. I think the risk is to the upside for the time being, for the midterm. But there will be a pullback at some time, at some point. This is an election year. This is a pre-halving year. We're about to move into after the halving, the post-halving. It's very bullish, guys. It's very bullish. Very exciting. Let me know in the comment section below where you think that Bitcoin will go during the halving in the next couple months. Will we be above 50,000? Will we be below 50,000? Will we be testing previous all-time highs? I'm very curious on what you think. I think that there's a good chance that we see this continuation into the halving, which is very, very strong. Very, very strong. Guys, if you like these quick updates, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel right now. It really helps us out a lot, especially if you think it's valuable. It really means a lot to us. Also, please follow me on Twitter at 333Blacksea. Very active over there. I give trade setups there. You can also follow me on Instagram at 333Blacksea. I do that as well. Starting to post trade setups over there. Love giving back to you guys. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.